the research station on the anti-corrosive floor tiles.
Mission complete, return to HQ. Okay, hang on. Alright, map HQ. There's no permanent outpost here, are you okay with that? Yes, I am. Thought you were going to say something about Antarctica, but okay. Hey, I just rattled off the most dangerous place I could think of. Alright.
It's good to be back at HQ. I feel much safer here.
Hey, it looks like the building finished. You see this?
That we can travel between planetary locations using the orbital scanner interface whenever you are ready. You can also check our list of objectives on that screen.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, let's check to see if our base is still intact. Then we can go back to exploring other biomes.
Alright, got those. Not a lot of other stuff to do here at the moment. Fashion. Let's see. Radioactive desert reconnaissance. Let's just jump into the next mission. So essentially, to get further in each of these biomes, like we're gonna need radiation shielding for one and acid shielding for another. But while we're waiting on those researches, we can be like chipping away at the next project. Looks intact to me. Yup. However, if it ever detects an incoming attack, if it's like, oh, incoming attack in 2 minutes, you can't leave. You have to stay and deal with that.
Grid jump successful. Environmental scanning.
While we're waiting, let's see. There's anti-corrosive floor, rhodonite handling, hazenite handling, all of that unlocks new missions.
The natural background radiation in this area is very high. It would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation shielding can withstand these levels of exposure without any damage. However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources.
Chat, I'm gonna tell Boy I'll be right back.
These could pose a serious threat.
The protective atmosphere is also very thin in this area. UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
Okay, let's try to scout as much area as possible to find
Alright, we're back. Scout the area to gather sun activity data. So we just literally have to open up a chunk of the map for this. I'll take these things over the acid ones any day.
Dude, I was an international internet superstar celebrity sensation.
Foot on desk. Oh man, that reminds me of the video that went live today where I tried to speak German. Oh my gosh, the comment section of that video had me in tears. If any of you didn't see that.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available for crafting.
For all the pizza and chip crunchies.
Thank you, Orlivan. Yeah, I could totally go for some pizza. cover is so cute. Oh, I'm very happy with it. 21 out of 30 for map uncovered.
Our sensors are indicating large quantities of tanzanite within the cacti specimen.
We can use tanzanite as a catalyst for production of high-energy weaponry and equipment. It would be great if we could gather large quantities of this mineral to create something useful.
A broader arsenal of weaponry could undoubtedly help us survive against all these new hostile species. Let's start researching tanzanite handling.
26 out of 30. It's pretty cool. Every time I use the radar pulse to open up a chunk of the map, we see like the number go up by like 4.
Environmental scanning completed. We've gathered enough data to start developing advanced UV shielding and radiation shielding in the alien laboratory.
Mr. Riggs, I think that we can use the natural background radiation data that we've just gathered to filter out the naturally occurring radiation within the desert dome. We can use the orbital scanner to search for even higher condensations of radiation to pinpoint a possible location for extracting nuclear fuel necessary to finish constructing the Rift Station.
That was a lot of words.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly. Orbital scanning completed.
Locate
Ashley,
the unusual
we've
creature.
detected a new area within the desert biome that can potentially contain
Down there.
higher condensations of radioactive elements. I have marked its location on the orbital scanner interface.
Excellent. We should go there as soon as possible. It would also be good to have the radiation shielding research finished before going on that mission.
Ashley, I'm detecting a new species of creatures that have very unusual movement characteristics.
I think these are the critters that don't sink in quicksand.
The creatures in this biome are unlike anything that we've seen before. Let's go to its suggested location and try to learn more about it. Fascinating. Look at this creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand. We should study this species further.
Oh, these are immune to swords. Look at this.
Area, but this won't
I just
be
stunned
enough to gather
myself.
samples for research.
Let's pass this creature's characteristics to the orbital scanner and look for a location where we can find more of them.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly.
Alright, return to HQ.
Orbital scanning completed. We found a
Oh, wait, I was done
location
talking.
that looks like a breeding ground for the Stregoros species. We can go there to study it further.
Oh god, half my health! Invisibles! Alright. Let's see. Travel to the Stregoros nest. That's done, that's done. And sure, let's do that. It's hard to summon Cthulhu and tell you a mama joke at the same time, but you did it, Muck. Thanks. My husband and I were both in tears for laughing watching it. Do you and your husband speak German, Jinxie? Or were you just laughing at my... I was just like, what does this sound? It looks like a B. I want to say that's a B. Dude, there was like 14 comments under that video. That's an S! Let's see. Let's do burst rifle and a high caliber rifle.
Jump successful. Dust storm incoming. Prepare for severe visibility reduction.
Oh, it's almost
This
like when
area's
Twitch chat
area
votes.
is located in a narrow rocky valley. Its layout works like a large wind tunnel and creates an almost constant dust storm.
It is going to be difficult to fight these creatures in these conditions. We can gather research samples in a more effective way using the bioscanner.
Yes, the bioscanner is going to be much
5
better
out of
than
10
any weapon
specimens
we
needed.
We can use it to scan these creatures from
All
afar
right.
without making them aggressive. It is also much quicker at finding good research samples.
Always comes back to crab, chat. Seven out of 10. 8 out of 10. 9. There's one more that's scannable.
This Stregoros species is fascinating. Its carapace is built from an incredibly strong and light form of carbochitinous plating. It's perfect for these sandy deserts, as it allows these creatures to move quickly over quicksand despite their mass. We've gathered enough samples to start researching new technology that will enable us to place special floor tiles over quicksand that will prevent our buildings from sinking.
Ashley, I'm picking up a magnetic anomaly nearby. It might be worth investigating that area.
Interesting.
I like how we just scanned some crabs and we're like, we can now build 5,000 pound structures on quicksand.
Investigate this.
The crab has taught us.
This huge crystal is the source of the magnetic anomaly. Let's get close to it to gather samples.
Be careful, Ashley. It looks fragile.
It's so calm in here.
I'm trying to collect samples, but these other things want me dead. I specifically remember doing this mission in the past and mucking it up and accidentally destroying the crystal like so many times. Can I just skip that? Oh, shoot.
Gathering samples completed.
Energy dash.
This crystal behaves in a very strange way. It emits a lot of high-frequency electromagnetic waves, but they have a distinct regularity, almost as if a song was playing that's not meant for our ears. Let's research these samples in our lab.
I'm not detecting any more points of interest in this area. We can rift jump back to base as soon as you are ready.
Oh my gosh. This crab is too strong. Okay. Rift jump back to base, he said, so we're done here. HQ, let's go. I recognize some, but not much German. I can speak at all. My sister can if she remembers any German from high school. Butchering, the word you're looking for is butchering. I just watched the pronunciation of me giggling from the start. What are you talking about? I was fluent! Oh my god. Duolingo, baby! Alright. Let's see. Rhodonite handling is almost done. Let's see, we can upgrade the armory. Oh, these are still... Wait a minute, what? I guess the... No, okay, it looks like the construction of this paused while we were gone.
Many of the more advanced buildings require a lot of cobalt to be built or upgraded. There's not enough of this resource in this area to cover our needs.
Quick save. And I am going to start the next HQ
Mr.
upgrade.
Riggs, can you
Oh, no, I'm
calculate
not.
the
I can't even hold that much
to search
money.
for more cobalt?
I lied.
Affirmative, Ashley. I'm starting the scanning procedure right now.
More storage building.
We've finished researching rhodonite handling. We can start researching new laser-based weapons and towers. They're going to be an excellent addition to our arsenal. However, we will first have to gather some rhodonite to craft the new gear.
Orbital scanning completed. We have found a new planetary location that is rich in cobalt. Ashley, I've been tracking strange behavior.
He sounded so disappointed.
within Galatea's
Ashley.
asteroid belt. One of the smaller objects that have been orbiting the
Oh,
planet
this is the
has
expansion
recently
content.
changed its
Metallic
trajectory.
Valley.
What's strange about that? Galatea is a relatively young planet and has lots of moons and smaller rocks in its orbit.
I have not detected any collisions in this object's vicinity, or any other force that could affect its movement. It is also heading straight for our headquarters. It should be flying over our position at any moment now.
Okay, you've got my attention. Let's track this meteor and see where it lands.
I think this is when they introduce the metallic enemies. There it goes. Where did it go? I lost track of it.
The meteorite has landed near our position.
There it
I'm
is.
detecting increased radiation.
Ah,
in a
was
very
done.
broad emission spectrum. That was not a typical rock.
I'm intrigued. Let's get to that impact location as soon as possible. The storm is getting really intense.
Dude, all of the freaking research specimens we're getting. Ah! You guys voted on epilepsy. Oh wait, how do I get over there? Oh, I gotta go around the other side. Ah! Ah! There it is.
The meteorite created a vast crater. The ground has a strange blue glow in this place. Is this Cherenkov radiation?
That's possible. I am receiving conflicting readings. Ashley, please move closer to the center of the crater and use the geoscanner to gather more data from the debris.
Okay, is this enough?
Affirmative, Ashley. The remains of this meteorite are emitting huge amounts of dark energy waves. They are off the charts.
That's very odd. What can you tell me about the impactor's composition? It was too small to contain enough dark matter to cause such emissions.
It was almost completely obliterated when it hit the ground. The dust that remains is primarily composed of heavy metal elements. Error. Some of the readings are changing.
How is that possible?
My apparatus is broken, or the sample is unstable. It appears as if some of the heavier atoms are quickly decaying into lighter ones, while others are fusing into heavier elements.
Oh, one of my
That's
least
nonsense.
favorite enemies.
Such behavior is not possible. That would cause a giant fusion explosion. Nothing could contain so much energy in a stable state.
You are correct, Ashley. However, we still cannot explain the dark energy emissions from this debris.
That's true. We also can't explain why this meteor decided to land right next to our base. That's too odd to be a coincidence. Are there any more objects in Galatia's orbit with similar composition?
Yes. There is a number of similar objects orbiting the planet. They have been here since before we arrived. They have different composition than most of the planet's surface.
Most of the planet's surface? Is there an area on the planet with similar composition as those meteors?
Yes. Our initial planetary scans have mapped a large valley that looks like an ancient impact crater on one of the continents. Its resonance spectrum indicated large quantities of heavy metals. This area does not seem to contain any resources that are required to construct the rift station, so it was not marked as important.
The meteor that landed here must be.
I just want to say, I like that he says this is why I didn't bring this up earlier, and it's a good reason. Because it's like, otherwise that would have been a big plot hole.
Some larger
but they
object that
found a good
collided
way
with
to resolve that,
Galatea a long
I feel like.
time ago, and as a result, created that crater. Mr. Riggs, can you chart rift jump coordinates to that metallic valley?
Affirmative, Ashley.
Okay, let's go there as soon as possible.
Ashley, if we want to gather better research data on that expedition, then we should first download the schematics for a research station. It will allow us to conduct on-site analysis of complex phenomena if necessary.
Okay, let's hold off the jump until we have that ready.
This isn't time survival. Nope, this is the full campaign, but I set it to 200% more enemies. Or 200% enemies total, so 100% more enemies. So campaign, brutal difficulty, 100% more enemies, 200 total. 3,500, still not enough storage. Evening Muck, hey Sethra. Now the survival's fun and all, but we've done that for every Monday for many, many months, and I thought this would be fun for a while, because we haven't tried this since they buffed it. And then plus, you know, I buffed it again.
A new technology has been developed.
Research completed.
Rhodonite handling, hazenite handling, I think I need to get rhodonite to get the attack drones. I want the attack drones. Let's see. Trying to make up my mind here. I guess we'll go for the quest stuff. Each of these unlocks various missions.
Are available for craft.
Interesting. It appears that this life form contains large amounts
Alright,
of
I'm gonna quick save because this could be a big mistake. This is going to trigger an attack.
tanzanite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species.
Oh, some of them spawned right by my wall. Oh my goodness.
Tanzanite to craft better equipment and weapons.
Wow.
Scanner to search for larger
There's pros and cons to this situation.
presence should lead us to large quantities of hazenite.
That's an excellent idea, Mr. Riggs. Our equipment sure could use an upgrade. One of our buildings has been destroyed.
Orbital scanning.
These have a lot of health.
Hazenite-rich location detected.
Oh nice, a normal attack is about to start.
Orbital scanner interface.
That was super fast. It looks like there's a lot of these plants, or mushrooms, or whatever we should call them nearby. We can work on proper categorization as soon as we study more samples of the species.
Ashley, I'm hearing none of what you're saying right now.
Horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base.
Weapon dropped. We
I
can
got
try
boxed
to
in.
recover it later.
Dude, those things have so much health though.
One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
They got the geothermal dead. Alright, next attack's from the north, so I don't have to rebuild the south stuff right away. And then the thing that I did to trigger that attack is still down there. So I can go down there and get loot at some point. Your turn, chat, if you want to play with it. I think your vote will happen, and then right after that, I think the attack will start.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I think chat's about to take it. Epic chainsaw pattern unlocked. Ooh, that's going to, that's kind of like an account unlock.
Creatures are closing in.
Community took away 1,000 carbonium. Yay. Are these the dudes I just fought that I said, man, these have a lot of health? Sell those buildings.
A building has been destroyed. A portal has been destroyed. An energy connector has been destroyed.
Weapon drops.
I like how there's this many here, and my base is all red?
Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs. One of our walls is being destroyed. Base is under attack. An energy connector has been destroyed. Destroyed. One of our portals has been destroyed.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
A new technology has been developed. New blueprints are available.
Ooh, boy.
Weapon dropped.
This is just a random attack, too.
Base is under attack. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Alright. I could possibly kill all this. However... Oh, that actually surprises me. Okay, on survival, I think, you don't lose when the HQ is dead. Unless, I'm sorry, why is it not... Why is it not letting me load the quick save? The load button's grayed out. Okay, odd. Anyway, on survival, it doesn't let you, it doesn't say that you die when the HQ is destroyed, unless